Hello, everyone. Welcome to our virtual admissions presentation for San Diego State University. My name is Taylor. I am one of the admission counselors here in the Office of Admissions. Today, we will be going over admissions criteria, our timeline, housing, financial aid, student resources, and more. So a little bit about SDSU and where we are located. We are located a little bit inland in San Diego. We have roughly about 360 days of sun here, very little rain. The weather is fantastic. We are also very centrally located. You can see on this map here, we're about 10 minutes from downtown, 15 minutes from beaches, 60 minutes from the mountains, 90 minutes from the desert, roughly 2 hours from Los Angeles. SDSU has its own very trolley and bus transit stop on campus. It can take you anywhere from downtown to La Jolla beaches to our SDSU Mission Valley campus, which we will talk about a little bit later. SDSU is making a nationwide impact. We were amongst the best 387 colleges based off of Princeton's review for 2022. We are top 45 nationwide for ethnic diversity, and you can really feel that when you are on campus. We are number 41 among public colleges for the best return on investment. We also have over 200 different academic degree programs. This ranges from bachelor's, master's, doctorates, and credential programs. So for any student interested in going beyond a bachelor's degree, we do offer that opportunity. We have just about 35,000 students or so enrolled at SDSU, about 30,000 undergraduate students, and a little less than 5,000 graduate students. Finally, we are number 3 in the nation and number 1 in California for public universities and sending students to study abroad. And there are lots of opportunities for students to study abroad. We offer about 300 different types of programs in over 80 different countries. Some of our majors actually have a study abroad requirement, which means in order to graduate with a particular degree, an international experience is required. We do have a specific office with advisors that help students plan their trips abroad, can help them apply for scholarships, etc. A few other ways we promote student success is going to be through our Weber Honors College. So first year and transfer students can apply. Students are also welcome to apply while they're already here at SDSU. Some of the benefits of the Weber Honors College are students will earn an interdisciplinary studies minor, and the curriculum is considered non-traditional. Students can take courses like culture and hip hop, reproductive justice. It's a great way to differentiate the curriculum. They do have a study abroad experience requirement in order to graduate with that minor. And for any first year students admitted, they would be living in Zura Residence Hall with the rest of their cohort. We offer lots of opportunities for undergraduate research. It really is as simple as just asking a faculty member to participate in the research. We offer a student research symposium every single spring where students can present their research in front of a panel of judges and compete to go on to state and national level competitions. There also are cash prizes students can earn, so it's a great way to be rewarded for your passion in your field. Lastly, we do offer a career services department. They offer opportunities through their workshops, for example, interviewing workshops or resume building workshops for students. They also offer 7 career fairs every single year where employers are coming to our campus to employ SDSU students. We do also have an Aztec mentor program, which allows our upper division students to be paired with a mentor. Many of them are SDSU alumni, but also could be prominent members of our community, and they will help mentor our students in the career field they are interested in. All right, so SDSU has taken on a new project called SDSU Mission Valley, where we will be building essentially a satellite campus, and it is 3 trolley stops from our main campus. There will be 4,600 residential units for student, faculty, staff, as well as affordable housing. We will have a huge innovation district, 400 different hotel rooms, and 40,000 square feet of conference space. We also will have several acres of parks and recreation space along the Riverwalk. Currently, we did build a 35,000 capacity stadium called Snapdragon Stadium. You can see here in the bottom left. Our stadium is open as of September 3rd, 2022, and we will be continuing to work on the surrounding projects over the next few years. Moving on to our colleges and majors, we do have, like I said, a lot of majors, so we have to house them in different academic colleges. We have Fowler College of Business, College of Engineering, College of Education, College of Health and Human Services, Professional Studies, and Fine Arts. Something I like to highlight about Health and Human Services in particular is all of these majors have an international experience requirement in order to graduate. Additionally, I like to highlight nursing. Nursing is our most impacted major and does have different requirements than all of our undergraduate programs. So I would recommend viewing our nursing.sdsu.edu website for more information on those requirements. Then I want to highlight under professional studies and fine arts, we do have a few majors that require an audition. This would include dance, theater arts, and music. So please keep that in mind if you're interested in one of those majors. Under the College of Education, I also want to highlight our Integrated Bachelor's in Teaching Credential Program, or our ITEP program. This allows students to earn their bachelor's and teaching credential in 4 years instead of the traditional 5. Moving on to our last 2 academic colleges, we have Arts and Letters and College of Sciences. You can see our Arts and Letters College is our largest college. It also houses international business. The reason why international business is not included in the Fowler College of Business is because there is a study abroad and language requirement for that program. However, they do work very closely with the Fowler College of Business in terms of the classes that are taken. If you are, not really sure what you want to apply for, first-year students can apply as undeclared. For transfer students, transfers do need to declare a major upon their application. Lastly, on this slide, I want to highlight our pre-professional programs. While SDSU does not offer a dental school, medical school, law school, etc., we do offer these pre-professional programs that provide advising services to students who are interested in going into that secondary level of school. For example, students interested in going into law school, maybe there's a few extra prerequisites that need to be taken. The LSAT needs to be taken. Our advisors will help you prepare so that you are ready to apply for those institutions after you earn your bachelor's degree. Okay, this is a little bit about our admissions timeline. Our application is open every year from October 1st to November 30th, and you would be applying for the next fall. For example, if a student is interested in applying for fall 2023, they would be applying in the fall of 2022. So it's about a year in advance process. Students will apply through calstate.edu/apply, and this is also where they can apply to the other 22 California State University campuses. On November 5th of 2022, we will be offering a preview day. It is completely virtual, and I recommend that you attend to see a little bit more about what SDSU has to offer. In January, all of our transfers will have an academic history update on the Cal State Apply website. This is very important to the transfer application. In the spring, all of our admission decisions will be emailed out to students as well as the housing license agreement. On April 15th, 2023, we will have our Explore SDSU Open House event, or our Admitted Student Day. This is really fun for students because you can see in person all of our clubs, organizations, see some of our facilities for the programs, and students can actually commit to SDSU right then and there on our campus. Students do have to let us know that they want to attend SDSU by May 1st. This includes submitting the intent to enroll deposit, official transcripts, test scores if applicable, and the housing license agreement if a student is required to live on campus. We also have a deadline in July for students to submit their final transcripts. Beginning fall 2023 entry, SDSU will not be requiring the SAT or ACT for admission. Even if a score is submitted, we will not consider it for admission. However, it may be used for post-admission course placement for math and English. If we aren't looking at SAT and ACT scores, then what are we looking at for admission? Well, we are going to be looking at your A through G courses. You can see here on the right. We recommend that students exceed these requirements to be the most competitive applicant they can be. Additionally, everything on the application is self-reported. So we do not require transcripts up front, but we do recommend having a transcript on hand. That way, when you enter in your coursework on the application, it is as accurate as possible. We will look at students' 10th and 11th grade CSU GPA. We consider 9th grade a transition year, so it is not considered in the GPA. We also will weight up to 8 points for any AP, IB approved honors and community college courses that are taken. Additionally, for certain majors, we will also look at the preparation towards indicated area of study. For example, nursing, like I mentioned, does have specific criteria, so we will look at that. And for all of our STEM majors, we will look at a student's math GPA. The rigor of the curriculum is a lot more difficult in the STEM areas for our STEM programs, so we want to make sure our applicants are well prepared and set up for success if they're interested in going into the STEM field. Finally, we are looking that students maintain their overall GPA through their senior year. Any Ds or Fs earned in the senior year can put a student's admission at risk. Moving on to transfer admission. This is a great way to attend SDSU. We do not accept lower division transfers, so students will be required to meet our upper division requirements. One of them is having 60 transferable semester units or 90 quarter units, 30 units of general education, complete their major preparation courses for the major they're applying for, meet and hopefully exceed the GPA for the major. And if there's any prior SDSU coursework that has been taken, that needs to be at least at a 2.0 or above. As a state university, we do give priority to students coming from our local community colleges. You can see the list down there at the bottom left. We also have 3 different types of admission pathways for transfer students: the general pathway, our transfer admission guarantee, and our associate degree for transfer pathway. We recommend that if a major offers the TAG or ADT program, we recommend that a student will take that route. However, these pathways are not offered for every single major, so I recommend viewing our transfer admission website to see which pathways are offered for the major you would be interested in. Finally, like I mentioned, in January, after you submit your Cal State Apply, we do have an academic history update via Cal State Apply. Similar to our first year admission, you can see that we have majors with specific requirements. Again, that's going to be the specific criteria for nursing and the auditions for our performance majors. So moving on to paying for your education, this is what it costs to attend SDSU. These are totals for 1 year, so keep that in mind. Basic tuition and fees is around $8,200, a little bit less than that for 1 whole year. If a student is a non-resident, we do also have a non-resident tuition. The number you see on the screen, $11,880, is going to fluctuate based off unit. It's about $396 per unit, and that number was calculated based off of 30 units, which is an average load for a year, what we recommend students to graduate in a timely manner. Typical on-campus food and housing is about $19,700. This will also fluctuate if a student is interested in a single room and a more expensive meal plan. It will increase. If a student is interested in a triple or a quad room with a lower level meal plan, it will decrease. We also added a miscellaneous category for books, supplies, personal expenses, and transportation at about $4,200. So for 1 year for a California resident, for a student living on campus, it would be about $32,110 for the year. And for an out-of-state resident, it would be for $43,990 for the year. This is all before financial aid and scholarships, and we really do recommend that students apply for the free application for federal student aid. You never know what type of aid you're going to receive, and if your family circumstances change and if FAFSA is not on file, you may not be able to receive any type of aid after those circumstances. So please, please, please fill out the FAFSA. SDSU does offer institutional scholarships as well. If a student is admitted and commits to San Diego State University, they will gain access to our Aztec scholarships portal, and they can be matched to scholarships they are eligible for. A little bit about our housing and residential education. We do have a 2-year live on campus requirement for our non-local students. Non-local is anybody coming from outside of California, or if you attended a high school above the 56 highway located around Carlsbad. That is our local service area. For transfer students, they are not required to live on campus. The only caveat to this is for students who are in our local service area. If they are interested in joining the Weber Honors College, they would have a 1-year live-on requirement as a first-year student. Some of the benefits of living on campus are some of our research-based programs. We have live-in staff, professional and paraprofessional leadership development, as well as great safety and security protocols. I personally lived on campus when I was a student here at SDSU, and I made really great friendships, connections, and I found that my success as a student was promoted through some of these initiatives. If a student is interested in living with other students who are like-minded or potentially in the same major as them, we do offer what we call residential learning communities. For example, if a student is interested in going on the pre-medical track and really have a passion for helping people in that industry, we have a health and healing professions learning community where they can live with other like-minded individuals. These do change every year or so. We're constantly adding new ones, but these are the ones that we are currently offering for fall 2023. We also have a lot of campus resources to promote student success. Every single college will have a student success center that offers particular tutoring and advising services for the majors in that college. We have our math and writing centers located in Love Library that offer free tutoring services for some of our main general education courses. We offer counseling and psychological services. Our two popular therapy dogs, Baxter and Luna, are available via appointment. We also do have an economic crisis response team for any students who are struggling to meet basic needs. Maybe a student doesn't have a steady access to Wi-Fi, facing food insecurity, etc. Our ECRT team will have funding to help those students so that it does not hinder their success as a student. Finally, we have our identity centers, which really allow students to identify with these communities to find their niche here in community at SDSU. Finally, we want you to join the excitement on campus. We are open for campus tours Monday through Friday, and you can sign up at sdsu.edu/campus tours. We also encourage you to keep in touch with us through the application process if you have any questions, concerns, or general questions about SDSU and what we have to offer. This is our contact information here. I also recommend that you follow SDSU admissions on our social media pages. We do student takeovers where students can see what a day in the life looks like as a current SDSU student. Thank you so much for attending, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Go Aztecs!